I now please invite Dr. Mandar Apte sir to address the gathering and share his thoughts. Sir, please.
Can you hear me? If I ask you, would you like a piece of chocolate or peace of mind? What would you choose? Peace of mind, who will choose? Are you really not raising your hand? Piece of chocolate, who will choose? Okay. If I ask this question anywhere in the world, what will an adult choose? Peace of mind. What will a child choose? Why? For him, chocolate is peace, okay? Why? Huh? They are already peaceful, okay? The answer would be because we have experienced turbulence in our life. The value of peace is higher. Does that make sense? If somebody has never experienced turbulence, why would he value peace of mind? Is that correct? So to know about peace, some exposure to violence is important, isn't it? Yeah? So violence, hinsa, is at 3 levels. At the level of action, but it doesn't have to be this. It could be writing an email, copying 20 people that don't need to know. Send. Yeah, your action has created turbulence in somebody's mind. So first level of violence is through our action. Second level of violence is through our speech. And the third and the more subtle level of violence is at the level of thoughts and feelings. Okay. So let us experience it now in a process. Okay. So look at somebody that is sitting next to you, eye to eye. Kulkarni madam, eye to eye. Yeah. On the stage also you can do the process. The person with more hair on the head is going to say, I hate you. Okay. And the other person is going to say, I'm going to beat you. Do it now. Do it. Person A, more hair on the head, look at the eyes and say, I hate you. Other person reply back and say, I'm going to beat you. Chalo karo. Do it. I hate you. Yes. Do it, do it. Do it, sir. Yeah. How many of you were not able to do this? Not able to do this. Not able to do this, okay? You know, whoever was able to do it, this is how they must have done it. I hate you. Did you observe it? Yeah. My question is why? Because outside when somebody says, I hate you, I'm going to beat you, or whatever that sentence is, we respond and we say, Arey, I'm going to beat you even more. But here, you didn't say that. You did, I'm going to hit you. Why? Because I gave you a negative role to play. I made you conscious that today, now, you are going to play a negative role. So, this is a clue that whenever we are conscious, negativity doesn't come even in our words. Yeah? So, this is where the Science and Spirituality Forum can work on. Is reducing the violence at the level of the thoughts, words, so that actions टाइम ही नहीं है वायलेंस करने के लिए. Yeah? One more process. You know, violence happens because, like Dr. Upadhyay also said, we don't hear each other. Okay? So one more process. Look at the person sitting next to you. Okay? And tell them what your passion is. What is your passion? Okay? And the other person is going to ignore whatever you are saying. Creatively ignore. We know what to do, right? To ignore. So just do it. Tell your passion. One person tell the passion of your life, whatever you do, gardening, painting. Other person creatively ignore. Karo. Do it. Share your passion. Tell the other person your passion, and the other person has to ignore. पैशन बोलना है. कल शॉपिंग क्या किया गणपति टाइम में नहीं बोलना है. Okay, now you change the role. The person who is ignoring now will tell their passion, and the other person is going to play one exciting role. You are going to listen what is being said and criticize the idea. Okay, for example, I want to build cancer hospital in rural India. Hey Mandar, why are you wasting your time? People are going to die anyway. Yeah? So listen to what is being said and criticize the idea. Criticize the idea, not the person. Okay, do it. Not able to do it. Yeah? Not able to do it. So, see, whenever you make yourself aware of a conscious role, not able to do it. Okay? The next concept I will introduce is every type of violence, whether it is domestic abuse, depression, all the way to global terrorism. Okay? Yeah? It's wide span of violence, isn't it? It can be that this act of violence can happen anytime. Yes? It can happen anywhere. Does it look at our skin color? No. Does it look at your bank balance? No. Does it look at which party you vote for? No. Whenever it happens, okay, if you are conscious, we will say, अरे अच्छा नहीं हुआ रे, अच्छा नहीं हुआ. Until it happens to you, you will not do anything about what happened, isn't it? Yeah, so this is where this amazing day, International Day of Peace, this Science and Spirituality Forum can bring the change. We are not going to wait for violence to happen. We are going to proactively promote peace. Yeah? Because peace is our nature. For example, have you been upset, frustrated, angry sometime? No? Kulkarni madam, no? Whenever we have been in that negative emotion, have you said, अरे मजा आ गया यार, आज मैं गुस्सा हो गई? Never, right? What have we said? मेरे जरा time दो यार, I need time alone. I need my own time. This is a clue that that negative emotion is not your nature. Peace is your nature. It is your nature. So you recalibrate yourself to peace through different mechanisms, right? So that peace hygiene is what you have to now include in your daily life. I will now show a small video of a challenge I took several years ago, which looks at gang violence in Los Angeles, where I used to live, which you will see in this video.
Inside this room in South LA, the simple act of breathing is connecting it on.
Breathe in, you go up. When you breathe out, let go.
Inside this room in South LA, the simple act of breathing is connecting an unlikely group of people in a way even they never thought possible.
When it first started, I thought he was crazy.
Day one, I got out of the car and I saw Chief Cato, and I'm like, oh snap, the police.
A bit skeptical, something different.
Officers, former gang members, LA residents who admit they had a negative view of police now look forward to these moments when they can get together to just breathe.
We're all human and we're all trying to walk this earth, trying to find answers and trying to live a better life.
The man connecting this unlikely group, Mandar Apti, with Cities for Peace.
It has to start somewhere.
Apti and his program promote non-violence in a notoriously violent place, South LA. And that is why Apti picked this area to introduce deep breathing, meditation, and yoga.
If LA can become the change, then it creates a ripple effect.
At first, these people were skeptical, but eventually, all of that floated away, and they became believers.
It helped me a lot. With this exercise, we can come together as a community and, God, make it better.
It works. It got me to live in the now. It's a peaceful place.
These exercises arm everyone here with compassion, empathy, and self-control.
The breathing was good because it taught me how to relax and how to be with one within my body, mind, and soul.
If I can control my breathing, I can control my thoughts, therefore I can control my actions.
That includes officers out on calls
We've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly.
who have to arrest people.
We're a little bit more understanding in terms of how they feel.
This group quickly realized not only did breathing connect them, but so did their passion, commitment, and desire to make Los Angeles a safer place.
The connection, the understanding, how we're all human, and how if we think peace, we can be peace.
Something so simple, creating bonds, forging friendships.
I was able to see past the uniform and see them as human beings, and I would like to think from the experience that they were able to see me in the same light.
Everybody was comfortable, we were hugging, and I will continue to do it.
The mastermind giving all the credit to the people who are willing to try. He calls this a beautiful experiment and says this is just the beginning.
An avalanche of peace and love. Because non-violence is simply love.
Adrian Arambulo for Life Connected.
This group has also done yoga and painted murals together as forms of practicing nonviolence.
Good. Who helped me? Nobody helps in such projects, okay? You have to do the field work. It is not easy. Becoming a peace builder is not easy. So that is where if you learn these skills at this age, your whole life will be different. Yeah? I'll give you the reason behind why I went to Los Angeles. You know, every violence, I think, has a business model. Are there MBA students here? BBA, MBA students? So business model क्या करता है? It keeps the activity going, isn't it? So drugs is a business? Yes? Child trafficking, girl trafficking is a business? Yes? Why does it sustain? Because somebody is making money. Yes? So I started thinking, just like there is a business of violence, can I create a business of peace? And I go to the place which is the most dangerous, Los Angeles gangs. Yeah? So the concept was, can I bring people who are not usually hanging out with each other? Opposite gang members and police officers and victims of gangs, can I bring them together and design a boot camp using Indian philosophy of inner peace for outer peace? Yeah? So that is what we did. The reason we did it is because one murder in such cities like Chicago, Baltimore, Los Angeles, when I calculate the cost of one murder to the taxpayer of the city, you know how much it came to? About $1 million per murder. So roughly there is a murder every day. Huge business of violence. And like we discussed, violence of 3 levels, right? And it perpetuates. मैंने तुमको क्यों मारा? क्योंकि तुमने मेरे भाई को मारा. Perpetuates. And it's also intergenerational. It passes on from your DNA to the next. So that is again another area where the Science and Spirituality Forum can investigate. Right? How does violence pass on? And can we do something using Indian wisdom to say, stop. Violence stops with me. I'm not going to pass it to the next generation. Yeah, because what is science? Science is asking, I don't believe it, show me the proof. Is that correct? Yeah, science means, what is this? And spirituality is what? Who am I? मैं कौन हूँ? Am I just the body? I have a body. I'm not just the body. I have thoughts. I'm not my thoughts. I have thoughts. Right? I'm the witness. Only because of the witness, I'm able to observe my thoughts. Which country and civilization owns this knowledge? Is our civilization. Isn't it? So that is where Science and Spirituality Forum, you have a huge responsibility. Do not take it lukewarm. Relationships. Do not take it lukewarm. Unless there is inner peace, outer peace is not sustainable. So look at every UN project. Every UN project, Darfur, Sudan, Niger. Is there any case study that they can say, we brought peace? What do you think? Is there? Zero. Hollow. Millions of dollars, billions of dollars are spent. I think it is because trauma has never been healed. Unhealed trauma will lead to violence, either depression or aggression. This is our civilizational responsibility. Would you agree? Yeah? So have that responsibility on your shoulder. Be free. That the legendary saints of this land are supporting us. Yeah? And this auspicious day, on the day of peace, we have all gathered to think about science and spirituality. Ye kidhar hota hai bhai? Yeah? So Dr. Karat deserves a big round of applause for the vision. And sirf tali baja ke nahi chalega, because he doesn't care about tali for him. You have to show it in action. Yeah? Because I think if you ask him, would you like a piece of chocolate or a piece of mind? What will he choose? Piece of chocolate, because he already has peace of mind, isn't it? Yeah? So thank you very much, Dr. Karat, for your inspiration. And Dr. Patre, thank you very much.